We're live. Good afternoon, everybody. Happy Pesach to all y'all. Moed Tov and Moadim L'Simcha. So today we decided to do something special, and because we have class here at my house and we're not at the Torch Center, we're enjoying some matzah pizza in our Talmud Lunch and Learn. And for those of you who are not here, we miss you. We miss you a lot, and hope you'll be able to join us next Pesach, when we have matzah pizza again. But till then, I wanted to share with you a quick thought. We're going to try to do one of these each day, leading up to the counting of the Omer. As you know, last night we counted the third of the Omer. Okay. So today's the third day of the Omer, and what we do is. The Mishnah that we've studied together several times in the past, the sixth Mishnah in the sixth chapter of Ethics of Our Fathers, has 48 unique, special tools to maximize pleasure in life. You want to maximize life as a Jew? These are the tools that everybody in the world is looking for, and we have it written in a very simple Mishnah in Ethics of Our Fathers. And each one of these tools can bring you to incredible maximization of life and fulfillment in everything that you do. So I decided that for the next 46 and a half days, we're going to spend a few minutes every day learning each of these ways. Okay, before I begin, I need to first give some credits here. The credit is first to our sages who wrote these, but also to a modern-day sage, Rabbi Noach Weinberg. Rabbi Noach Weinberg was the great Rosh Yeshiva of the Torah Yeshiva. If you're familiar with Jerusalem and you've been to the Kotel, I'm sure all of you have, right opposite the Kotel, there's an enormous yeshiva there called Torah. And Rabbi Noach Weinberg was the founder of that yeshiva and the leader of the yeshiva. And even after his passing, his legacy lives on with the incredible work Torah does. He taught a very, very famous course on the 48 ways. You can find it on aish.com. You can find it on aishaudio.com. And I highly, highly recommend you take some time to study it. I'm going to give a brief synopsis, not only based on Rabbi Noach Weinberg's teachings, but a lot of it is based on his teachings. Okay, so the first of the 48 ways is B'Talmud. B'Talmud means to study. And we have to know that a person who wants to maximize life needs to constantly be learning. The more you learn, the more you know, the smarter you are, the more power you have in making educated decisions. Living is learning. Once you stop learning, you essentially stop living. Essentially, you stop living. Being conscious means learning always, wherever you are. You're at the mechanic. Something's wrong. So they say, oh, you have to fix this, you have to fix that. You can either be a living person and ask, I'm sorry to take your time, but can you just explain to me what this is? Not to be confrontational, but just to learn so you can educate yourself. You're at the cleaners, you're at the barber. You can just ask questions and learn. Learning is the most important tool to maximizing life. A person who's a living person is always learning. There shouldn't be a day that goes by that we don't learn something new. Today we have incredible resources. We have between TED Talks, YouTube, of course, all of the 430 Torch videos that are already on YouTube. You can learn something every single day. And it's essential that we use the time we have on planet Earth to learn. Okay, so that is the first way of understanding of maximizing life. There's a key. I get this question many times in class. People say, "Oh, I have a stupid question," or is it okay that I ask a question? Well, in Judaism, that is the key to success. That is the key to learning. Is you need to ask questions. And that's the essential tool to learning is asking questions, which is one of the reasons that Pesach, we have the 4 questions of in the Manashtana, right? We have the Manashtana during the Seder, during the Haggadah, right? Why do we ask questions? To teach our children questions is the way to grow. Questions is the way to live life. Ask questions because that's the way you learn and grow. So this is the summary of the first one. Is even before that, I want to just talk about the 4-step process to learning. Okay, it's important to remember this for forever, and that is you have to plow, plant, harvest, and eat. Right? If you realize on the top of every page of Talmud, we're studying Talmud here at the Talmud Lunch and Learn, and every page of Talmud looks exactly the same. See, there are 4 lines of Rashi, 4 lines of Tosafot on top of the words of the Talmud. All right? There's always 4 lines. You know why there are 4 lines? To tell you that before you turn the page, review that page 4 times. Because the first time you learn a concept, so let's say I tell you about agriculture, I tell you about space, I tell you about the mother of all bombs, right? Or anything like that, right? Right? So the first time you learn about something, it's just plowing. It's just opening up new vistas of your understanding. But you don't have a deep understanding because you went to one class. The second time, now you're planting seeds. The third time, you're harvesting. The 4th time, you consume it. It becomes part of you. So everything you learn, you read a book, read it 4 times. If you want to really know it, if you really want to live it. But just reading it once, you may understand it, but it's not being internalized. It's not becoming part of you. So in that learning that we're talking about, it is critical that we understand to learn things, learn it 4 times. There's a 4-step process to planting and consuming food. There's also a 4-step process to planting new ideas and learning new concepts and consuming those ideas. So, Jewish consciousness looks at life as a system of opportunities recognizable through awareness. How do we acquire this awareness? Through study, constant study. Okay? And so, our dear friends on Facebook, we're going to sign off here. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a lovely Pesach. And that was way number 1.